This is the center of Aleppo, the second largest city, which until Friday was one of the main strongholds of the Syrian army. As a symbol of its fall, the statues of the governing Assad family are taken down by the rebels amid jubilation. In less than 3 days, armed opposition factions led by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS, marched on the city from the northern province of Idlib. Their swift takeover of such a strategic city without much of a fight by the Syrian army has left many surprised by this sudden turn of events. HTS and other groups have been fighting the government forces since 2011. What started then as a peaceful wave of demonstrations demanding more rights under the rule of President Bashar al-Assad soon turned into a civil war that led to the death of hundreds of thousands of people and the displacement of millions, and chaos ensued. For 13 years, Russia and Iran provided weapons and personnel to defend the Assad government
against ISIL targets in Syria.
The US and its Western allies launched a separate campaign against al-Qaeda and ISIL fighters who had managed to join the conflict. Israeli missiles and fighter jets pounded targets across the country for years, and ethnic communities such as the Kurds formed their own local militias to fight the army. Syria turned into a battleground for influence with nearly 800 foreign military bases or posts scattered across its territory. For a while, the Syrian army, with the help of Iran, Russia and Hezbollah, managed to rout the opposition fighters out of most areas. But under an agreement negotiated by Russia and Turkey, most opposition fighters were forced into the northwestern province of Idlib, where they established a type of local self-rule. But the question many are asking is, why this offensive now, after years of relative calm? Some analysts believe the rebels might have sensed an opportunity in the current geopolitical situation, with most of Assad's allies mired in their own troubles. Hezbollah is still reeling under the setbacks it suffered in the face of an Israeli offensive in Lebanon. Iran might well be too busy preparing its own defenses in a potential conflict with Israel. And Russia is bogged down by the war with Ukraine. But after the easy routing of Assad's army from Aleppo this week, many of his allies may begin to question the viability of his government. Mohamed, Vall, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.